Welcome back to First Seasons, everybody. We are on a busy, active construction site. So if you can hear me, awesome. And if you can't, well, you can read my lips. There is a ton of action going on. And for me, when the guys are working, we never make them stop so that I can shoot these videos. It's way more important to keep our clients happy and our projects moving forward. Tons of things going on. We're week 25. It's not raining in October in Vancouver, so this is a very happy day. Let's dive in and see what's going on inside. Let's go. Okay, so we are back in the foyer here. We got guys running around left, right, and center, nail guns going off. So if the sound is crap, apologies today. But like I said before, we don't stop production to shoot video. It's just not how it works. So we've got the office walls framed in here. We're looking great. And we got 2x6 wall over here, 2x4 wall here. Everything is beautifully framed, looking great, rocking and rolling. It's a really nice size office. And now with these vaulted ceilings, it's absolutely fantastic. So walls everywhere. Remember the last time we were here, there were no walls anywhere. There are now walls everywhere. We've got our temporary railing, which has come and gone, but it's back. We've got the wall that's gonna delineate the space between the stairs and the dining room. How convenient that we can come here and see what's going on in this house here. So we're in the pantry right now. Kitchen's right, no, that's a pantry over there rather. We're in the laundry room. So the washer and dryer will be over to our left here, Kyle, right? Right now, we're effectively standing right where the sink is. On the other side of this wall here is gonna be the pantry. So we're gonna have a fridge right here. We're gonna have countertop right here. Another, maybe a dishwasher here. And then a sink underneath the window over there. And then we've got the kitchen over there. Now, behind us here, we've got the new primary suite. So if we walk through here, you won't be able to walk this way in the future, but this will be the primary ensuite. Very nice, spacious, comfortable, totally awesome, looking great. And again, like I am just loving, I'm gonna say it louder so they can hear me. I'm loving that we have drawings on the walls. Very good, right? When you got the drawings and everything on the walls, that communicates, like communication isn't an active thing all the time, right? Passive communication is a thing too. And so having drawings on the walls, having details that everybody can see and everybody can read, that's fantastic passive communication. Communication is king. And when we communicate, we avoid errors and mistakes. In here, we are now in the primary bedroom, and you can see we have Team Sprucehill just everywhere, kicking butt and taking names on this project. In order to exit this room normally, the door is right over there. There's wood and stuff in the way, so we're not gonna go that way. What we are gonna do is go through the walk-in closet, which is here, a walk-in closet. And now, through teleportation, I'm gonna go into the hallway. So now I'm in the hallway. This is the main hallway here. So this wall here is gonna be insulated, right? Hallway here, life is good. There's another bedroom at the end of the hallway down here. So another bedroom down here, closet here, and another ensuite over here. So, you know, great place for a kid, or in this case, guests, which is primarily who are gonna be visiting this family. Tom's here getting his thing done. We're in the kitchen right now, right? So when we were talking before, I was through in the mudroom over there, or laundry room, I guess. It's not mudroom, it's not really connected to the outside. So laundry over there, getting kitchen here. Let's orient myself here. Fridge, wall oven, pantry cabinet, countertop, more countertop. Hood fan will go right here. What a great space though, right? Like, I mean, most of this area here will be open. When we design our homes, we really work hard to try and create, most of our clients are looking for space for gathering, right? Either for their family or for their family and friends. And in this case, right, you've got just a ton of space to really enjoy your friends and family and have like space for different conversations. And this is gonna feel very comfortable to have people over. Whereas what was here before, everything was really compartmentalized and cut off. And so to me anyways, this makes a ton of sense. And it's just gonna be a really comfortable space for this family to live in. Let's keep moving, shall we? Okay, my cast iron followers. So you guys go on and on about PVC and cast and ABS. Listen, done the best I can in the comments to reply to everybody. But here, we've got system 15. So yes, we do use a multitude of different products. It just depends on the application, the location, and the client. We got System 15 here. Again, if this was the main floor living space, if there was living space above, I would be pretty insistent on using cast iron. Yeah, for all you haters. In Canada, our cast iron, which shocked me to believe when I did the research, but somehow, some way, our cast iron piping in Canada is better than your American cast iron, simply because it's thicker. It's just a better quality cast. I don't know how or why that happened, but it is what it is. Also, we don't have the same sort of soil issues or whatever else that you guys do. But again, I personally wouldn't put cast iron underground. That's what ABS is for. Like, you're not trying to dampen the sound of the water flowing through the dirt. Who gives a... Actually, I'm going to say it. Who gives a... Pun intended. So anyways, we got System 15, PVC. Yes, you've seen it here in BC. Enjoy. All right, we keep moving. This is Kieran, by the way, everybody. Kieran is one of our top framers on the team here.
Thank you so much.
What's going here?
So this was our existing chimney.
Yeah.
It's been completely demoed out. So we're now putting in a brand new chimney. It's a little bit thicker. We're gonna have fireplaces on either side.
So double-sided fireplace.
Yeah, so one for the living room, one for the family room.
Sweet.
With TVs on both sides. So we're gonna have options for TV family room, TV living room. Nice heat on both sides. It's gonna look pretty skookum. And this will be full height.
And that'll go all the way.
I
don't remember exactly what the design is for that. And then I saw over here, we've got this unusual framing happening over here. What's going on over here?
So we have 3 built-ins right here. I'm just waiting to clarify actual sizes, what they want.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have 3, I think they're gonna come down to 2 feet, and then about 8 foot built-ins.
Oh, I see. So we got to build like kind of like a false bulkhead above.
There will be a bulkhead above.
I got you.
I think it's gonna be about 2 feet. It's gonna taper over, and then I think about 8 feet built-ins in the end.
Awesome.
But there'll be 3 built-ins right here.
Beautiful. Cool.
It'll just be for storage and whatever they need.
That'd be cool. You guys have done a lot of work since I was here last, dude. Yeah, you guys are crushing.
We have done a ton of work.
Yeah.
It's been a full pull with everybody, and everybody's pulling through, so it's really nice to see.
Yeah, no, it's looking great. Like, holy smokes. Go Team Sprucehill. So the other thing that we have been working on is removing the old deck here because we need to lower it in order to get the paving stones and everything else that we're doing on this back deck in place. We also had some issues with a little bit of rot back here. So this framing is gone, the existing frame is gone. The team is gonna be working on new framing shortly, but it's a hell of a way down if you take the wrong step. So we've got all our safety rails up, make sure everybody stays safe. And I would think that we are gonna definitely work hard to, well, if we can't reuse that beam, we're gonna find a place to put that beam because in this day and age, that would be a very, very expensive piece of wood. Okay, so again, my American friends, System 15, PVC piping. You've seen it, it's here, it's happening. Again, here in Canada, I don't know why, I tend to use a lot more ABS than System 15 is what it is. Obviously, System 15 is a little bit thicker and more dense than ABS. It's gonna have more sound damping qualities than ABS. It's looking good. So the reason this piping is here, in case you're wondering, is there's a bathroom group right here. And obviously we don't have the floor frame here and we don't have the up-stands coming up through here, but this will be where plumbing goes. And in case you're wondering, there's a vertical, which you may or may not see on camera right now, vertical going down into the ground here. So that's where all the stuff will go that goes through the pipes. I personally would never put cast iron underground. Like, what is the point? Like, there's ABS, PVC, whatever you want. Like, if you're putting drainage pipe underground and it's anything that's not plastic, I mean, that's your own problem and that's your own stupidity. It doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, you're just gonna have it rust and corrode so fast. Again, the only reason why I really like cast inside of a home is for sound damping. And again, here in Vancouver, BC, we don't have the kind of acidity and apparently sewer gas issues that are found elsewhere. I don't know why it's different here, but it definitely is because I have renovated homes that are 100+ years old, and even the horizontal drain lines have been in pretty good shape. I mean, we've had a couple where the bottom of the horizontal was pretty much toast. But I mean, we're talking like a 125-year-old home. To have quiet? Matt's mocking me. So again, we've got all of this stuff going on here. We've got expansion joints here. Do you know what an expansion joint does, Kyle? This will move up and down. Like this pipe can move up and down in this fitting, but it stays airtight. There's a gasket inside of here, and it allows us to move up and down. So if the house should settle, not that this one should, because it's a pretty old freaking house, but if it should settle, there's room for this to expand and contract so that you don't have this blow out in the future. Expansion joints, good idea. I mean, it's kind of code, so you don't really have much of a choice, but that's what they are. You should be looking for them if you're renovating your own home. Okay, so Matt didn't do his hair this morning, so he doesn't want to be on camera. He doesn't look as pretty and as handsome as he normally does. Not that I care. But he was just telling me that this garage door is actually going to have like a high lift system put on it. And what that means is like the tracks on the sides are actually going to extend past the opening and go all the way up to the ceiling, so that when the garage door is open, you actually have the full height here. We're almost 13.5 feet of ceiling height in this garage. So we'll be able to bring this garage door all the way up to the ceiling so that you don't have any limitation on space. And this door opening is also going to be increased because right now, right, like I'm 6 feet tall. I'm guessing Matt has to duck when he goes underneath this door because he is tall AF. And so anyways, this is going to get made into an 8-foot tall door. This door opening is going to be to the tips of my fingers, right? And why do you care about having a taller door opening? Well, here in Canada, people tend to go skiing, they tend to go mountain biking, tend to have all sorts of things, including roof racks, right? And so if you have a roof rack, you're for sure ripping that roof rack off the top of your vehicle going in here. I think it doesn't matter if it's a car or an SUV, but once you get up to 8 feet, like you'll be able to drive in here no problem with your Thule on top. However you not want to pronounce it, I don't care. Flame me in the comments. I probably got it wrong, but that's how I say it. Matt was just giving me another pearl of wisdom. It's too bad he didn't do his hair today because he had a whole bunch of great stuff for us to talk about. But we've got these 2 windows here that are currently slated for going to the dump. Matt, because he is a creative problem solver, and the rest of the team had an idea. Let's take these 2 windows and put them above the garage door. They're otherwise going to the dump, and now we can add some windows above the garage door, and now we add a whole ton more natural light into the garage. And I don't know about you, but natural light is always a good thing. Working with a professional contractor, with professional managers and professional people on site results in reusing product that is otherwise going to get thrown into the bin. So from a framing perspective, not a ton of changes down here. The ducting has been up for quite a long time already. You know, one of the things that was brought up the other day was that some of the ducts are really tight together and, you know, could they rattle? The answer to that question is maybe. So we're gonna make sure that those are all dealt with accordingly, because there is nothing more annoying than ducts that tick when they're expanding and contracting. It is so infuriating. Especially if you're like me and you have ADHD and like you hear everything that you shouldn't hear when you really should be listening to something else. It's awesome. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you find our content useful, helpful, informational, whatever, please like and subscribe. If you have a renovation you've been dreaming about or thinking about, we'd love to talk to you. You can reach us on the phone here, website here. In the meantime, thanks for watching and stay awesome. Bye now.